Jeremy.
Well, everyone knows the spectacle of watching the draft on TV hinges on that sensation of seeing these athletes humiliated as they fall farther and farther down the draft. It's become this strange kind of sadistic pleasure for a lot of viewers, and it probably explains most of the appeal of the draft on TV.
The idea of Brady, falling down to the draft, he holds that forever as his motivation.
And Aaron Rodgers and all these guys, I was disrespected, I'm gonna show them.
So what happens on this day becomes almost, the storyline for the rest of their careers, or a big part of the storyline.
The cameras are right there in their face, and the agents are sweating it out.
It was reality TV before there was any other kind of real reality TV. Patience is a virtue. Good things come to those who wait. So have we been told from time immemorial. But try explaining that to these guys.
Welcome to the NFL Draft.
What was it like waiting there?
That was a tough day. It really was.
I cried the first day, so I was waiting for anyone to call me. I was just upset. I was hurt. That's the best word. I was hurt.
Which team will they join? Where will they live? How much money will they make? It's a spectacle unique in American public life. The 3-day carnival of idleness known as the NFL Draft.
It's about time.
It's all about waiting. It's like, how long are they going to take? Will they take the full complement of time? Will they try to make a trade? When the card goes up, you see the commissioner look at it and you say, okay, why is he taking it? Is he looking at pronunciation? Is there a trade being made? Wait.
For an audience of millions, the draft is reality TV at its most voyeuristic. The chance to see the most gifted of athletes experience the schoolyard sting of not getting picked. As the minutes and seconds tick by, their growing discomfort is captured by the cameras that are constantly trained on them.
Right, Mel, there are 6, 7 different opinions on who might be ranked number 1.
In 2005, some draft analysts projected Aaron Rodgers as the first overall selection. Instead, his wait in the green room became an epic of draft day suffering.
A couple of weeks ago, Aaron, you were the clear-cut number 1. What's changed over that time?
Yeah, I wish I could tell you. I haven't changed anything. I think it's just perception of me or maybe needs of the teams at the spots. And I'm just, I'm not too worried. It's embarrassing. And the whole world's watching. Your phone's buzzing every 2 minutes. And you're hoping it's a team calling, but it's just your buddy saying, hey, nice hair, nice suit, smile a little bit. Kiss your mom, just making jokes, and it's hard to laugh in a situation where everybody's laughing at you.
With the 24th selection in the 2005 NFL Draft, the Green Bay Packers select Aaron Rodgers, quarterback from California.
In 2007, 2 years after Rodgers' ordeal, Notre Dame quarterback Brady Quinn found himself in a hauntingly similar position in the green room. He unexpectedly dropped out of the top 3, and then the top 5, and then the top 10. This time, the commissioner stepped in.
We all expect Brady Quinn, quarterback from Notre Dame, to have a long wait at this point. So NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell has invited him into a private area.
Really just kind of sitting back and waiting. There's nothing else really you can do.
With the 22nd pick, the Cleveland Browns select Brady Quinn, quarterback, Notre Dame.
To be in New York with Eli Manning and Ben Roethlisberger, I can remember everybody joking, like, who's going to be the last guy in the green room? And I'm like, I am. I ain't afraid to say it. I'm just happy to be here.
With the 8th pick in the 2004 NFL Draft, the Atlanta Falcons select D'Angelo Hall, cornerback, Virginia Tech.
But in 2004, D'Angelo Hall wasn't the last one in the green room. Ben Roethlisberger was hoping to be selected 4th.
With the fourth pick in the 2004 NFL Draft, the New York Giants select Phillip Rivers, quarterback, North Carolina State.
Roethlisberger and his agent would then spend another hour waiting nervously in the green room, losing more than $5 million on his rookie signing bonus as he slid all the way to pick number 11.
It's like center stage. You forget, there's a person there that's going through a lot of emotions.
Those emotions can spill over when the wait is done, as they did for Gerald McCoy in 2010.
With the third pick, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers select Gerald McCoy.
For years, when players walked onto the stage, they met the commissioner with a handshake. Not this time.
I will tell you this, where I'm from, we hug. We don't shake hands. I hug people. And then after that, it was just like hugs, 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 hugs.
In that same draft, Rob and the rest of the family Gronkowski were piled into the green room, anticipating a first-round selection.
Previously I said I've never seen Rob in a bad mood. It was the only day in my life that I've ever seen him. He was upset he didn't go in the first round.
Let's go down. Rob Gronkowski, tight end.
Yeah, I'm here.
Right now. Go.
With the 42nd pick in the 2010 NFL Draft, the New England Patriots select Rob Gronkowski, tight end, Arizona.
Obviously, I wanted to go in the first round, but put it this way, while getting drafted, you could care less where you went. I didn't even care about not getting drafted in the first round anymore because it's that good of a feeling.
Most draftees, though, never set foot in the green room. Often it's a family room.
Atlanta has selected Brett Favre, quarterback, Southern Mississippi.
In 1991, it was a bedroom for Brett Favre. In 2007, Joe Thomas was fishing when Cleveland selected him with the third pick. In 1988, Thurman Thomas was a sleeper pick, literally, on his living room couch. And then there are those who choose to make draft day an event.
I threw a big party in my hometown. I just knew I was going in the first round. It got to like the second round. What's going on? Why didn't I get called yet? At the 53rd pick, the Eagles called.
The Philadelphia Eagles have selected LaShawn McCoy.
Yeah, you always feel like you're going to go a little bit higher. I'm sure most guys do.
When Jason didn't get picked in the first round, and he actually broke the basement door.
Cowboys in the third round select Jason Witten.
Whatever reason, I dropped a lot further than I ever dreamed of.
The Dolphins select quarterback Dan Marino of Pittsburgh.
It's a feeling known even to future stars, such as Dan Marino, Randy Moss, Tom Brady. All felt the sting of draft day rejection. And even when salvation finally arrives, some find it difficult to mask their frustration.
Finally, the 7th round comes, and somebody at the Seattle Seahawks called me, and they said, how do you feel about being picked? And I was so upset at the time, and this is really bad. I was so upset at the time that my attitude was like, yeah, man, you know, that'd be okay, yeah. And I wouldn't have picked me either, honestly.
But no player walks that fine line between agony and ecstasy more perilously than each draft's so-called Mr. Irrelevant, the last player taken.
Just to sit there and wait is, I guess, agonizing.
With the 255th and last pick in the 2010 NFL Draft, the Detroit Lions select Tim Toon, wide receiver, Weber State.
The title Mr. Irrelevant, I think it's awesome. It wasn't like it's irrelevant you were picked, but it's irrelevant where you are picked at or who picked you up, because it's you that makes your opportunity.
And that's the reality of the NFL Draft. Despite all the anxiousness and dread, it's really about beginnings. Whether they waited for 20 seconds or 48 hours, by the end of it, the players are embarking on their new lives. For most, it was well worth the wait.